Today, our lesson is about inherited traits. We studied before about the traits. If you remember, we said it's the characteristics of an organism. So we will study about the traits that are coming from the parents. So all organisms have traits, as we said before, and a trait or the traits means the features of an organism, or we can say the characteristics of an organism. And some traits can be gotten from the parents. That means you can get some features or some traits from your parents. So those traits will be called inherited traits. So the features that you get from your parents are called inherited traits. Look at those puppies. Do you think that they are the same kind of dog? Yes, as you see, they look very similar. They have many features or traits that are similar. Like what? Like all of them are black and white. So the fur is the same color. They all black and white, even if it is different pattern, but they are all black and white. Also, you can look at the ears. They have floppy ears. So they have the same shaped ears and the same shaped noses. They have the same shape of the noses and they are about the same size. So those are some similar traits that those puppies have. What is the reason you think that those puppies are so much alike? What do you think? Yes, they are from the same parents. So because they got their traits from their parents and they belong to the same parents. So what do we call those traits that they get them from their parents? Yes, we call them inherited traits. So the traits, they can be the way an organism looks like the color of its fur, eyes, hair, the shape of the ears, nose, its size, its height or length. All of these are the way an animal looks. So the features of an organism, but also they can be that they can be the actions of an organism. So, or we can say the things that an organism does or its actions. So like when how some animals they know how to walk and feed themselves once they born. So no one have taught them how to walk or how to get their food, but they inherited those traits from their parents. So they can walk or feed themselves once they are born or hatch. Also, those are inherited traits, but those are actions or the things the animal does. Let's study now about the traits of parents and offspring. As you see here, there is a father, mother, and they have two kids, a boy and a girl. As you see here, the boy can take the same nose as the mother and the hair from the dad, and the girl is taking the hair from her mom, the color of the eye from the dad, the boy is taking the skin color from his mom, and the black hair from his dad. So as you see, they are taking different traits from their parents. So to inherit something, as we said before, is to get it from your parents, or you can get it also from your grandparents, okay? Or we can call them ancestors. You can get them from your ancestors or from your parents. So, and the offspring or the young or the kids, we can say, they are that the ones that are from the same parents, they have similar inherited traits. So this is why they look like each others, but sure they are not exactly, they don't look exactly the same, or they even don't look exactly the same as the parents, because they are taking little traits from their parent, from the father, and little from their mother. So they don't look exactly like either parent, and even the kids are not exactly the same. So this is why, as you see here, the offspring and the parent, they have some differences. They are not exactly the same. So we call the differences between the organisms from the same parent, we call it variation. So the variation, the differences in organisms from the same parent. So let's compare between and contrast between the offspring and the parent. As you see, the parents and the puppies are similar because they are all white and black, and also all puppies have the same body shape as their parents. Now let's see how they are different. They are different because they have different patterns of white and black. As you see, this one is more black. The black is more than the white, and it is more black than the other puppies. And here you can see this one also has here some black spots. As you see, they have the black spots in different ways. Those are more white than the black. If you look at the parent also, they have white and black color. So they are having different patterns of white and black. So as you see, they are not exactly the same. So this is what we call it variation.